Right now, there's a huge collective of us that is dealing with a lot of abuse, torture, confusion, or suffering. And your soul has chosen to experience what it's going through in this lifetime. And it chooses each lifetime. It chooses all of its experiences. It chooses the family you're born into, the body that you're in, your gender. It chooses the life lessons that it wants to experience and the life theme. It chooses so much. And we forget all this right now, the way we're born into planet Earth and the systems and the patterns we forget, and we go through life conditioned. And the majority of the population on planet Earth is being controlled. And we're all like puppets in this paradigm, this 3D, dense, controlling, fear-based illusion paradigm that we're all living in. And right now is a special time because this is the time where humanity is elevating and expanding. So if you're a targeted individual, if you're going through the stalking and all the tactics, there's the long list. If you're experiencing that, and you might say, well, why would I create this? Why would I do this to myself? I'm not creating this. I'm not doing this to myself. Well, there is a larger purpose behind it. You may not recognize it right now or see it right now, but there is a reason for it. I know for me, within my life, I've been traumatized multiple times throughout my life at different ages, different experiences I've gone through. And each time that I was traumatized, I did question my existence, reality. I went within and connected more with my spirit. It was a time for me to let go of just really what's happening on the outside in the physicalness of everything that I was experiencing. A lot of people are waking up to knowing that they're a spirit and there's so much more than what we see and feel and taste and touch. There's so much more to us. We're capable of so much more. So being a targeted individual, there's many reasons why you could be going through this. And as a collective, there's thousands, if not millions, that are dealing with this. A lot of people are suffering in their own way. It could be for you to wake up. It could be for you to distract this negative energy so that other people can wake up. It could be so you could heal trauma that's still within you. If you've had abuse and you haven't dealt with it, it could be for stuck emotions that are within your body. It could be for the protection of other people that are waking up, a distraction. We could be warriors fighting evil energy and evil forces coming at humanity because there's a certain frequency that wants to keep everything in a program and everything under control and manipulated and puppeted. But we're so much more than just living in a box, running on autopilot, stuck with addictions. And when it comes to addictions, there's so many. There's so many that we don't even realize. Some of the smaller ones could just be coffee. Like, are you on a coffee chase? I once lived that life. Coffee is an addiction, and it's not necessary for the human body to feel awake and get energized to start their day. That's just one small, small portion of the masses being controlled. Running on autopilot, feeling like you have to work and produce to prove yourself or to be somebody or to be validated. Alcohol, drugs, working out, having addiction to social media, constantly posting or constantly scrolling, constantly consuming, video games. People get involved for 10 hours. So anyway, I'm getting off topic, but addictions, there's a plethora of them to keep us locked down in control so that we're not recognizing the true essence of us, so that we're not living the best version of ourselves. Being a targeted individual, there's a reason that you chose this for your life. There's a reason that your soul wanted to experience this. You created this. You're a co-creator with Source Energy. You are all parts of this. And right now, if you're a targeted individual like I am, and this has been perpetuating in my life for so many years. I mean, I went back and I'm like, oh, it's been 10 years. And I'm like, no. And I'm recognizing, oh, it's been 15 years. And then I'm even questioning the 15 years because I'm rewinding and I'm thinking of different events that just seemed really odd, disturbing, like not good, and just, I'm like, okay, well, when did this really start? And you know what? It doesn't even matter. My soul allowed this for a reason. There could be multiple reasons. There could be one reason. And it's really even not necessary for me to know that. The answer will reveal itself when it's necessary. When this physicalness deceases and my spirit transitions to another frequency, I'll have all the answers because the knowledge comes within. So I do know that it's a loop. If you're being targeted right now, and if you're being stalked and harassed, and the games and the gaslighting and all the tactics, if it's happening to you, there's something within that needs to be brought to the surface. Whether it's you need to journey inward, whether it's trauma from the past that needs to be brought to the surface and healed and transmuted, stuck emotions. I mean, only your soul would know, but I know for me, there's something within that needs to be learned or healed. But when we look at the bigger picture, because we are all one, we are all connected, and there is a duality in everything, and there is a spectrum with everything within this universe. And it's never-ending expansion on both ends. So you come on one side to the targeted individual that's dealing with all of this abuse and toxicity and trauma and chaos and confusion. That's on one end, right? And then you have the gang stalkers and the organizers that are behind it. And the reason they're behind it is because they're living in fear themselves. They want to grasp and hold on and control because they're scared. They're terrified, and they are projecting their emotions outward to others. Someone that's living in love and unity and connection is not going to want to scare and abuse and torture another being. So this spectrum and this loop that we're all running in. So you have the targeted individual that's running in one loop, and then you have the stalkers and the toxic people and the organizers behind this whole game. They're running in another loop. They're grasping so hard to control a certain population because they don't want us to evolve. They don't want us to see what we're capable of. They don't want the potential for us to raise up and elevate. It's the grasping, it's the gripping. So think about, at one point, they were children, right? They were once a child, just like you and I. These stalkers and toxic, narcissistic people, what have you, the long list, they were once abused themselves. You don't come out of the womb just automatically being toxic. Well, I guess you could. I guess a very small portion of people could come out of the womb that way, but majority is conditioned and programmed to be a certain way, and then it's developed. All of us are conditioned and programmed to be a certain way. And right now is a very special time for humanity to raise its awareness, to step in the true, limited, creative, love, unity consciousness that we all have an opportunity to take place and be a part of. And I know that making these videos, there's trolls out there and there's the stalkers out there seeing the message and commenting or what have you. It's not too late for you too to step into your own potential. It's not too late for anyone to break free of the box that we were once living in, the condition and the addictions and the patterns. We have an opportunity right now to be a part of this amazing event that is happening on this planet for the universe, because it's a ripple effect. One thing that happens in one planet and one area of the universe affects everything else, just like anything small within your life. You take action in one thing and it affects something else. It's like that. It's an expansive effect. The law of cause and effect within everything. So I know this video is kind of a little all over the place. I guess I just have this message that I'm trying to convey, that we're all a part of this. The targeted individual is a part of this. The toxic, dark forces is a part of this. But right now we have the choice. We can stay stuck and live in that fear-based illusion, being controlled, being manipulated, living in fear and survival mode. We have a choice to stay there, or we can raise our consciousness, because that's where humanity is going, and live in unity and love, and knowing that we are creators, knowing that there's enough for everyone. Once everyone wakes up to that potential, many systems within this planet will fall. Many businesses, corporations will fall, because it's going to change what human beings will want or need within their life. A lot of things would fall. It's going to change the money system. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to even think about, let alone it's an exciting time to make a choice to experience that. So if you're a targeted individual, it's the option to, you don't have to take care of nothing, because your soul planned this experience. You are a co-creator with God, and you don't need to know the reason right now of why, but to let go and stop caring. Don't care about the tactics. Give it up to God. Let yourself and your soul know that you are divinely protected and guided, and you're part of a higher plan. And to not only to stop caring, but to let go of fear. Do not be scared. Do not be confused. Let go of the fear and live a life that makes you happy. Try not to search outward for answers, and to go within and to do things that bring your soul joy, whether it's woodworking or working on cars or being active outdoors or painting or creating music. Just whatever brings your soul alive, go and do that. And let go of the addictions, let go of your patterns, let go of your limiting beliefs. Step into the true essence of you. When you let go of fear and when you stop caring, it's freedom. It's freedom.